What's Gossamer?
Gossamer is a lifestyle publication for the modern cannabis consumer. There is a large population of people that consume cannabis or have some sort of relationship with it in some form or another. And I really felt that there wasn't anything in the space that spoke to them in a way that was relevant to the way they consume cannabis in their real life.
Is it weird to be in this industry right now?
And it's something we thought about a long time before we started the business, because I realized it was something that people were going to associate me with forever, for better or for worse. I was going to be, that woman or that editor who founded a weed publication.
But it's a cool weed publication.
That's what I like to think. And now it's got the Fromer stamp of approval. But I think I've come to terms with it, and I've realized the cooler and more comfortable I am with it, the more comfortable other people are. And I want people to feel as comfortable saying that they consume cannabis as they do saying, like, I'm going to have a glass of wine because I had a really horrible day at work,
Who are your fans so far?
People who are open-minded, curious, want to try new things. Maybe they're also adventurous.
As it is decriminalized, what are some of the more interesting things you're seeing happening?
What we think is really interesting is happening on the accessory side, so really beautifully designed pipes, ashtrays. Also, CBD is something that we're quite excited about.
What are some of the cool brands that you're seeing pop up?
Oh gosh, there's so many. I think particularly in New York and in the accessory space, Tetra, founded by two women, they do sort of almost like luxury, high-end accessories, and brands like Pursuits of Happiness or UU Shop, which is out of Brooklyn. Another brand we really like is Sweet Flag, also two female founders creating sort of high-end accessories.
I've never heard of any of those brands. Is that part of the problem or part of the opportunity for you?
Yeah, for sure. I think that's exactly why we wanted to do media. So because we are media, we can exist nationally. We wanted to reach an audience that wasn't just specific to the state-by-state legislation. There's a real opportunity to reach customers and consumers because the reality is, like, a lot of people smoke weed.
Media startup in 2018. What have you learned?
I think one of the things that we set out to do with Gossamer was find our audience and speak directly to them. We're not trying to sort of reach people or force people to go to our website. We don't need everyone to follow us on Facebook. We just want to meet them where they are. And that way, we're not tied to algorithms or posting 100
spooky
stories.
Algorithms.
Yeah, no thank you.
All right, what's next? What do we pay attention to?
The print magazine. People still want to feel something and have something in their hands, and I think especially when we talk about cannabis, it's really all about the experience, and that's something we wanted to recreate with the magazine. So we tend to describe it as a little bit closer to an activity book, where maybe one of the activities is reading, but you're going to feel like it's really immersive.
Where do people find you?
You can find us online at gossamer.co. You can find us on Instagram at Gossamer, and you can subscribe and see all of our content there as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.